what sort of, exact information are you gathering? And how do you gather this information?
Well, some examples of the analytics would include a plant count, a description of the plant, and that being the plant size and height. We produce a health report as well. And we also produce or provide a tab that gives the licensed producer some financial guidance on their crop. Based on the different types of strains that they have, we give them some tools that allow them to forecast the revenue based on health, how their crop or what they can expect on their crop by the end of the year. We also provide a tab that allows them to work with the data using a cell phone or a tablet and communicate with the dashboard. They can collect information right on at the field, push it up to the cloud, and see it updated live, so that management can see this information almost on a live basis. So basically the dashboard has got analytics, but a corresponding map beside it that's color coded based on health. A red could indicate that there's some stressed plants.
Wow.
They can take their instruments, their tool, their phone basically. They take their data with them out to that location, and they can do a personal investigation of what's going on, take some notes, add that information into their phone, and it gets synchronized to the cloud so that the management or stakeholders can see what's going on. They can take pictures, that gets uploaded as well to verify what's going on in that location.
Now you can do this, obviously cannabis or hemp, anybody that's in this industry. But, let's back up, and I don't have to pretend that I don't understand or know about this, because this is completely new to me. So how are you getting this? These are visuals. So how are we gathering this data exactly?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So through photogrammetry, which is a technique of gathering a whole bunch of images from a drone, it gets stitched together. So we use two different layers of information. One is a color layer, a whole bunch of pictures that basically get stitched together, and it's called an orthophoto, a color orthophoto. And our algorithm studies this color image of the property, and then we're able to, from this information, count plants, provide all this size and height information. We use another payload that gives us an indication of health. And all this is in real space, real location. So that allows them to use the GPS on their phone to take that information and walk to that precise location in the field to further study in the field what they're seeing on the dashboard.
Oh, I'm just overwhelmed at how much information you can gather that way.
I should also elaborate. So the real value here is to allow the management team to, whether they're small or large, it doesn't matter. You could be a 10-acre property, or you could be a 200-acre hemp licensed producer. We can cover virtually any size, and it comes down to the different types of drones that we would use to cover such a large area in a short period of time. But to be able to get a snapshot of the property, and that's what we learned over the last couple of years. It's so labor intensive, and they're dealing with so much, all growing at the same time. How do you manage all the issues, whether it's water related, disease related? You could have 500,000 plants out there. How do you manage them all? Well, the difference with our software and with others is that we give them analytics on a per plant basis. Even if it's 500,000 plants out there, you get a report on 500,000 plants.
Yeah, there's no way, a person or a team could cover that ground. So, you've just answered, exactly why this is, absolutely necessary if you're looking at projections as well. And like you said, how things are going and reporting back to your stakeholders. Oh, that's amazing. I wasn't kidding when I said cutting edge technology. This is